country. If you're driving as well, there could be some mist and fog patches forming, so do take care if you're out and about. Things are going to change as we go through the night, because this cloud's going to work its way into the western side of the British Isles. As it does so, temperatures are going to rise a bit. So throughout this evening, I think a fairly widespread frost across much of the United Kingdom, but then overnight the temperature's rising a touch from the west as the cloud thickens up and the winds freshen. So we're still left with a fairly widespread frost, though, across much of central and east England. So misty this evening through many parts. In the west here, thicker cloud, allowing some outbreaks of patchy drizzle over the windward coasts and hills. And I think for those clearer skies in the central eastern areas, we're going to see a patchy freezing fog forming and maybe some icy patches on the roads as well. Now, as we go through into tomorrow, the high pressure nudges away, the low pressure bringing this weather system down from the north and west. So we're going to see rain working its way southeastwards throughout the day. Not too bad a start for many central and eastern parts of England. Perhaps bright but foggy to start the day. That fog lifting into low cloud as we go through the morning. Thicker cloud out in the north and west here, bringing some light rain at first, then more persistent rain edging its way southwards and eastwards throughout the day. Coming down across the northern parts of England through into the Midlands probably by the middle to latter part of the afternoon, but not reaching the far southeast here until after dark. That's going to be followed by rather blustery showers into northwest Scotland. A windy day then in the north and the west. That's how the temperatures are looking, a little bit warmer than they have been today. And as we go through into Friday, well, that weather system out of the way, little ridge of high pressure then building across the country, but behind me the next area of low pressure winding up, bringing further change, wet and windy weather, I think, as we go through into this coming weekend. This is how Friday's looking, though, in a bit more detail. Not too bad for many central and eastern parts of the country. Wintry showers over much of Scotland there, and further showers pushing into western areas in the north and the west. As we go through into the afternoon, I think those showers becoming confined to mostly Scotland as thicker cloud and more persistent rain comes across Northern Ireland and gets into the western side of England and Wales probably by the evening time. So the eastern areas staying fairly fine. And as we go through into the weekend, well, it's mild, I think.